and this will be a story about how I burn the tips of my fingers, and at the same time we'll do my manicure. So what do we have right now? I have some nail polish here, just a regular simple one. It's already grown out. It was this kind of pearly color. I'll remove this, do my manicure, and tell you how you can really mess up your hands, seriously. So, on yet another day, when I was rushing to get home, leaving the salon late at night, I realized that I wanted to remove my nail polish. I had this pretty dark burgundy polish, and I thought I need to quickly take it off. But since it didn't have any glitter, I was sure everything would be fine. Today, I'll be doing my manicure with remover. Here are all the items I'll be using, just so you know. So I grabbed the bottle, I quickly take a cotton pad and wipe it all off. As I was nearing the end of the task, I realized that something seemed off about the liquid. It appeared to be a regular liquid, but I sensed that something was amiss. It turned out that I just mixed up the bottles and grabbed the brush cleaner instead. It has a very serious, aggressive formula because it's supposed to wash out everything unnecessary from the brushes. So basically, look at what it says on the bottles. My brush cleaner and nail polish remover are from the same brand and have similar packaging, which is a bit awkward. So what I ended up with, you can see on the screen right now. You see on my thumb and index finger, you can clearly see the dryness on the pads. And it lasted for a very long time, probably about 2 weeks. I had this feeling like there was some kind of film on my fingers and I lost some of my sensitivity. Overall, it was just awful. No creams, nothing worked at all, not even oils. I even tried doing some light peels, the kind they use for the face with fruit acids. Basically, nothing helped. It just took time for my skin to recover after a while. So be more careful about what you use. And now I'm going to do a manicure using remover. This is a technique without using a machine. I pushed back the cuticle beforehand. And by the way, today I'm using a kind of home tool kit because I'm showing how to do a manicure at home. Even though I did it at my workplace, I only took what people usually have at home. Well, when you're working with remover, I recommend trying to push back the cuticle before applying the remover. That's actually what I did using a stick. And also, those who paid close attention know that I even sharpened this very orange stick using a nail file, because it had those silly splinters again. So, after pushing back the cuticle, I applied the remover. Mine is from Emmy, and it works in just a minute. As you can see, it really helps to push back the cuticle, because in English it means to move or push, not to dissolve. Many people mistakenly believe that a remover should fully dissolve. No, as you can see, it works great to help remove the residue and gently push back the cuticle. But no remover can completely dissolve or make a tattoo disappear. It's impossible for any product to achieve that. A good remover will comfortably push back your cuticle and prepare it for trimming, which in this case I'm doing with nippers. For me, as always, nothing changes here for years, and this is how our cut looks on 4 fingers. Now I'll finish up on the thumb as well. I think right now some of you are already wide-eyed with questions like, what's going on? Did something terrible happen to my nails? Well, that's how they are. My nails aren't very good, so from time to time I go without any polish, meaning I let my nail plate fully renew, but it doesn't bother me at all. Because I truly love nail polish. I'm that kind of nail technician who loves polish. Yes, here's the before and after, how it was and how it is now, here too. I think cutting yourself during a manicure is almost sacred, like a tiny microscopic cut, but there was blood and I thought I could share that too. With a styptic, I handle it pretty easily. There will just be a slight redness left and that's it. Well, next is my favorite part. Filing my nails as short as possible with a nail file, and I guess some people are already gritting their teeth at this point. But I'll say it again, you need to know how to properly expose the hyponychium, and it's possible, there's nothing difficult about it. I've removed the length and I'm ready for coating. But for the coating to last well, you need to follow certain steps, and one of those steps is using a dehydrator. Just like in the gel polish system, you need to prepare the nails well, completely dehydrate them, remove all the dust so that nothing seeps anywhere and nothing gets in the way. This shows dehydrated nails, which are clearly visible. And now we're going to use BB Cover Lac BB Pudding. It's also called that. This is a polish that air dries and it's from the Emmy brand. I'm holding the bottle on purpose right now, so if anyone needs it, you can take a screenshot. This is a very interesting type of polish system. They have this BB line. It's similar to how there are foundations and tinted creams. They have something like that too. I've already tried the beige ones, some that are a bit pinkish, but this one is called pudding and it has almost no color. See, I applied one layer and it gives a light, pleasant effect, almost like it evens out the architecture of the nail plate, but it's very, very subtle. It dries very quickly, literally, I don't know, maybe a minute or two at most for a layer to dry. And now I'm applying a second layer and it has a slightly pinkish tint, kind of translucent. Well, it's basically see-through, but I really liked it and I think the nails look really beautiful with it on. Write in the comments if there are others like me who are fans of these bare clean nails because I really like them. It's cool, if not for my burnt fingertips, it would be perfect. But still, even here in the video, I don't lose hope and I take cuticle oil because, by the way, my cuticles are more or less fine. Apparently, it renews a bit faster for me than my fingertips do, and I apply the oil to all the skin around. I'm not worried about touching the coating with the brush because actually it's already completely dry. Modern nail polishes dry very quickly. People often ask about this, but it has been this way for a long time. By the way, I haven't found any restrictions on using oil with the brush. Well, that's just for your information. And to finish up, I complete the procedure with this little sample of moisturizing cream, also from the Amy brand. It has this interesting yellowish pleasant shade, kind of reminds me of something. It seems to me, wow, some kind of cream maybe, I mean like a dessert cream, something sweet and tasty. I apply it and rub it in thoroughly. Notice how I apply it, as this is the correct way to put on cream. When applying it to yourself, don't just smear it all over your palms immediately. I recommend applying it to the back of your hand, spreading it over your fingers, and then rubbing the remaining cream all over your hands. After that, I put on my rings, although it was a bit hard to get them on. My hands must be swollen. And then you can enjoy the result and see how beautiful it looks. Personally, I really like it. I'm waiting for your opinions in the comments. I'll definitely leave links to everything I used in the video in the description. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. I really enjoyed it. Recently, I've been into short natural nails.